G'day, how's it going there? So I've got this pedestal fan. It's just the top part anyway. Last summer it stopped working. I don't know why, but either way, pedestal fans are quite cheap to replace, so it's probably not worth fixing. So I'm going to pull this apart and see what's inside and see if it's worth stripping, and I'll weigh up the components and try and give you a rough idea of how much it's worth stripped down and how much copper, motor, steel, etc. we get. Okay, so the first thing I did was disconnect the top fan part from the base. That is mostly steel, so that can just go into light baling steel. Next we have the fan surround. Actually, before I do that, let's just cut this cord. Needs to go, might as well get it out the way. Decent length there. I'll take that apart afterwards. Out of the way. Alright, let's get off this fan surround. The mesh or the guard just unclips. Sometimes I have a little screw in to hold in place. But it's just going to be steel. Here's a magnet. So yeah, that magnet, obviously steel, light baling steel. This here, no magnetism on the actual blades, but the rivets holding them on, they do. So that would be stainless. Just get that off. If you've got tin snips, probably easier to use them. My tin snips are in my work ute at the moment, so I'll just have to use these nips. Alright, so I just got some tin snips from the ute. Figured it'd be easier. So much better. So you just want to cut it off back here, because just under there it's steel anyway. Alright, let's get the rest of this wire protection cage off. A little bit of steel, go away. This one. Alright, more light metal. Alright, so the rest of these blades set up, just a screw holding that on, so we'll take that out. It comes. Get a magnet to all of these components. Alright, steel. That center bit, alloy. so you can separate that. Okay, hammering it out didn't work, so I'll just get this grinder. Don't really want to cut through the alloy, but just the steel. What's wrong with this? Alright, try that, eh? I haven't cut all the way through, didn't want to cut through to the bench, so I can just pry that off. Hopefully I've got close enough that I can just now sort of flex and bend. Oh, that was a fair bit of effort, but it came out. And that's alloy. And that's steel. Go there. Alright. Let's have a look at this motor. Obviously we're going to need to get this plastic off. And from the looks of it, a few screws. That's metal. Just one screw in the back there as well. Should just come straight out. Give it a bit of... Got it. Probably just been held on by that. Alright, let's get the rest of this rubbish off from around the sides. Get to that screw right at the back here. Hopefully. Move some of this out of the way. You know what? Hopefully that doesn't come off now. Just got to get a hammer to this. Be right back. That's pretty easy. Got rid of the plastic. Clear access to the screws. Don't underestimate the use of a hammer. Comes in handy. Up there, just more scrap steel. Alright, just from the feel of that, it's just steel. Thought it could be stainless, but alas it's not. Get rid of the cable. Get rid of this part. I like to clean up as I go. Have a nice, neat working area. It all's good to do in front of the camera. I like to keep all the screws. They don't weigh much, but they all add up eventually, don't they? 4 screws are out. Slide straight off. Take this plastic surround off. There's a few gears in there. Must be for the different fan speeds. Just guessing. I don't know that for sure. Size bit. Off that comes. Comes out the centre shaft. Get rid of this cable. There you have it. Nice little copper motor. Time to get the angle grinder out again. Cool. Get the old hammer out. And I say old, have a look at it. I do have better hammers than this, and this is not one of them. They're all in my work unit at the moment, but if I really need them, I can go get them. So what I'm going to do, just grab hold of the copper wire, the copper that's wrapped around there. These here I might even be able to pull straight out, but I'll just demonstrate how I get this copper out the motors. As you can see, it pulls out straight away. This is coming out super easy. Most motors, of course, you've got to put a lot more effort in. But this will do the trick. That's all the copper out. Really easy. And once again, that's just iron. It's magnetic. Alright, as easy as that. Let's weigh it up and I'll give you a rough idea of how much it's worth. I wonder if I can put this part on. Yeah. It's a bit of a balancing act. Ta-da! Alright, 4.5 kilograms or 10 pounds all up. And that light steel's paying $100 a ton, so that makes it what, 10 cents a kilogram. Next up, let's have a look at the stainless steel. Well, that's 100 grams of stainless. I don't know what stainless is paying, but not much, and 100 grams isn't much anyway. Okay, let's have a look at the PVC copper. That is just shy of 1/2 kilogram. I can't remember what the going rate for PVC copper is, the PVC wire, but I'll put it on the screen anyway. A small amount of alloy, just 50 grams there. Hardly worth even counting. But this is what we all come for. This is what we all like to see. I've taken all the twine, the waxy twine and all this plastic off from around the copper. So now we're left with nice clean copper. Let's weigh it up. Okay, it's currently weighing close to 150 grams, and copper is currently paying $7 a kilogram. So that's not too bad. There you have it. Grand total of $2.62. It's not a lot of money, but hey, it didn't take a lot of time to strip down either. So for $2.62, probably worth it. And at least it's another item that hasn't gone into landfill. So there's that as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something, and please subscribe if you want. If not, just keep watching. Cheers, see ya.